What's up, guys? This is Sudi from Sudi Sells. Had a pretty good day yesterday doing retail arbitrage and thrift store arbitrage. I first I set out to do retail arbitrage at some outlet stores. I had mild success. I couldn't find anything. Stopped for lunch and I happened to look across the street and I saw a Salvation Army that looked really clean. I've never been there. It was about 30 to 45 minutes from my house, so I don't know that area that well. I said, let me try this before I have to drive back and go get my kids from school. So I did pretty well there. I had a couple items that probably wasn't worth my time up until this point. I was kind of a little disappointed. I'd already texted my wife, said, no luck today, only a couple dollars profit. And then I hit the Salvation Army and I found, a bunch of little small items, $10, $20 profits. And then I also found some big scores in electronics. And I'll show you all of them, and then we'll break down the potential profit, the sales, for each one, and then what they cost me. We'll see, what my total numbers will be. I'm pretty sure it was a good day, but we'll go down. We found some cool items, some surprising items that this is why these videos are great, because you find something, it's a score, and then you want to show other people, so if they ever see something like this, they might not go over it. And I forget who I was watching on one of my items. I never would have picked up hadn't I seen this on one of the videos. And it was a digital TV converter that was for $3. It's a Magnavox digital TV converter for $3. So I picked it up and I looked and I said, the lowest one selling for $40 something, and it was $2 in the store, and it's lightweight. So I said, this looks like it's in acceptable condition, so I'll go below everybody else when I send it to FBA, not eBay. I'll send it into FBA because you can sell used electronics on FBA. So I looked it up, and if it sells for $35, I got it for $2, and it's a very high rank. I guess a lot of people that have older TVs still need them. A long time ago, I remember the digital converters. You could get them from people or from the government, and then but now people that have older TVs or people that are buying retro TVs, they might need them. So I guess that's why they're selling. So it's a really high rank. It was pretty good profit for something I never would have thought of if I hadn't watched one of these videos. So no matter how new you are or how experienced you are, you can always learn something by watching somebody else's videos, because you might never look at certain things. So I'm going to turn around the camera and show you my haul, and then come back to this ugly mug and we'll go over some of the profit. Here you guys go. This is some of the things I got. We'll start over here. This is a Go Video DVD VCR converter. This is a Blu-ray 3D Blu-ray player. It's $30. Didn't even realize it was $30 until I got to the register. At that point, there was already people behind me, so I said, all right, there's still a little profit to be made. I'll do it, but normally I wouldn't spend $30 on that. I don't know why all their other ones were marked between 7 and 10. This one was marked 30, and I totally didn't even look. Maybe the remote was over the sticker at the time when I grabbed it. These are two pairs of Jordans that I got from the Nike outlets. They were having a 30% off sale off of everything, and then I found these in the clearance. So they were $80, 30% off of that, $50. When I looked up the comps, they were in the the 130 to 140 range on eBay, because they don't have a box and I'm not ungated Nike on FBA. This one right here is a Bun Velocity Cup Brew. It was in the clearance section of a kitchen store at the outlets that I was at. I had a 99 sticker on it, and then it was 20% off everything in the store. So it was $99.99. I paid about $80 for it. The profit margin isn't great, but it's a high item, and I'll send it to FBA. I think it sells for $170. Still make like $20 on it. This right here is a subwoofer. I forget the brand. I'll check it up on later in the video. It sells for $130 new on eBay. Amazon's on the list. On FBA. Amazon's on the listing. It's very heavy. So when I looked it up, the fees are really a lot, but it's still worth it. I got it for, let's see, I think it was $11.99, and it sells for. I figured I'll be the only used listing on it. I'll probably sell it for like $99 if all the new ones are selling for $130. Super high rank in electronics. I think it was in the top 1,000 in electronics. With everything all included, the $11 is probably gonna be like a $30 profit because there's some big shipping fees. These two games are puzzles. There's the Syracuse 3-in-1 puzzle. It was 75% off. I got it for $4. And then the Miami University, same thing. I got it for $4. There was no active listings on FBA for either of those puzzles. But it was a super high rank. It was, I think it was in the 2 million in toys. But because there was none there, I took a shot. You only need one person that went to Miami University or a current student that wants to buy it. And I saw on eBay they were going for over the $15 range with shipping. So I figured I'm going to take a shot for $4. I'm going to take a shot and list it for $19.99 on FBA. Maybe even wait a couple months and send it in the fourth quarter. And each one, put for $19.99 since I'm the only one on it. Decent. This is a Lego Island PC game. It was $2. I looked up the comps. They were pretty decent. When I go over the numbers, I'll show you a couple dollars profit there. And this Sims, it's a PC game. It's got a cracked case. So I'm going to list it in acceptable condition. But believe it or not, it was actually pretty high rank and sells for a good amount of money. I think it was around $20, even in acceptable condition. Must be collectible. I think in new condition it was like $92. So you can see some of these old games, old things that you would never even look at. And I saw it on the video that these guys are looking at PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2 PC games. I guess people are nostalgic. They can't find them. The price has gone up. So be on the lookout for stuff like that. This phone, I wanted to sell it on Amazon because I believe it was in the top 100 rank in office products. But I'm gated in Panasonic. I requested approval and unfortunately didn't. So I'm going to sell it on eBay. I'll go over the numbers when we go back. This was a pretty cool find. You can see I paid $1.99. Trolls Chia Pet. I can send it in to FBA. It's still new in the cellophane. The box has some damage right here, you can see. So I'm not going to sell it in new condition. I'll probably sell it in like new description and like new condition, and then in the description say box has some damage but product is brand new. Fully disclosed. You might say, well, even in that condition, how can you make money? Well, I looked it up, and the lowest listing right now is $35, and that's not prime. The highest, the buy box was $49, and it was a decent rank in, I believe it was, I'll have to look at it, I think it was groceries actually, or some weird thing. It wasn't even in toys, it was like in groceries or something like that. But it was in the top couple thousand of whatever category it was in. I looked it up on Helium 10, and it was selling pretty frequently. and the price was $49. So conservatively, in like new condition, I'll send it to Prime, and I'll probably try to get $29 for it. We'll see. I could still make money even if I dropped it to 15 or 10, but I'm gonna try to get 29 for it and see what happens. This wasn't a super great buy, but hey, who doesn't like Napoleon Dynamite? It's Pedro Sanchez. This one here, it came a little apart. It's still new in the box, but it's like not straight in the box. So if I can't get it to get straight without messing the box up, I'm just gonna keep this one for myself. Napoleon Dynamite was a cool movie, and I think it's kind of cool. But this one's in pretty good condition. It's brand new in the box. It's still straight. I looked it up. They sell anywhere from $20 to $22 on Amazon FBA. I am allowed to sell it. It's pretty good. It's decent profit. But like I said, if I can't get this one, the first one, to straighten up and get it back in the box without messing it up, then I'm just gonna keep it. And this one, I don't need to do anything to. I just need to package it up. And I should make a couple dollars off of that one. These two I bought at the same cooking store. I bought the Bun Velocity Brew set. It's just a scissor, 3 shears, cutlery, scissor set from Chicago Cutlery. I bought 2 of them. They were like super discounted. I think they retail for like $35 on Amazon, and I got it for like $6 or $7. The only problem is Amazon's on the listing, so I either have to wait until Amazon runs out, or I have to try to undercut them. Not a great buy, but still some profit there, and it's a high rank, so I grabbed them. A couple dollars profit here. This right here is the digital TV converter that I was talking about in the beginning of the video. Never would have thought that was worth anything. I bought it for $3. I think it sells for, like I said, the lowest listing was like $40. And I think mine's in acceptable condition. I could probably clean it up and get it in good condition, but I usually list something like on Amazon especially, I usually list it one level below if it's iffy. If something's in very good condition and it looks in very good condition, then I'm going to sell it in very good condition. But if something's in like good or acceptable, I'll go with acceptable just to lower expectations, and the price change doesn't really matter that much. This is a VCR SV2000. Had a pretty good rank and a pretty good sales history on Amazon. I am allowed to sell it. I am not gated. This Toshiba VCR, I am not gated, and I can sell it, and it was a pretty good profit margin. I think this one, this SV2000, was the highest of everything profit wise. I think it was over $100 profit. For some reason, it's a very sought after VCR. And the last couple things here, a couple pairs of Levi's that I actually got 3 pairs of Levi's. One's a pair of shorts, one's a regular pair of men's Levi's, and the other one was a unique pair, had a frayed hem. I'll show it to you. Sometimes I kind of like doing that. Hey guys, again, this is the numbers for my thrift and retail arbitrage haul. Let's see. So some of the products I can sell on Amazon, some I can't. So those ones I'll throw on eBay or maybe even offer up or let go or something like that. Facebook Marketplace. We'll see. I'm gonna try to list them all within a day. I'm trying to get better. I have a huge death pile right now, but that was just from years. I used to own a thrift store, and I kept a lot of the good stuff when I closed. I just closed because it was like too much at the time. I was like going to be a new dad. Now it was a profitable store. I may, now that I'm getting into this full time, and once I outgrow my house, because right now I'm doing it out of this room here. You see, I got my my cool deer painting, my fox, and you can't see that because of the sunlight. That's a bunny rabbit with glasses. I don't know why those three make me happy, so I hung them. I think I got them online like I want to say like $7 a piece, and they sell for $100 a piece from some artist. But hey, I don't care. I want to keep them, and they make me happy when I sit down at my computer, my desk, and do work. Especially the deer. I think he's pretty cool. He's got purple sunglasses. Let me know what you think about my art taste. So here's the things I can sell on Amazon. The first one, talked about it twice already. The digital analog converter Magnavox TB100MW9. Came right up when I looked it up. $3 cost, $35 in acceptable condition, even though I probably could get away with listing it in good condition. Profit after all Amazon fees, shipping is at Amazon, everything, profit was $22. The Toshiba VCR WC03. It was a $5 cost. It had decent sales rank. It was $5 cost. Sales price is $65. I'm going to list it in good condition. I think it is exactly good condition. I don't think it's acceptable. I don't think it needs to go down to acceptable, and I don't think it would be in very good condition. And the listing didn't have a remote in it, so I don't have to send a remote in. That's you have to pay attention to that. If you're going to sell used electronics, make sure you send what is in the picture. You might say like, oh, well, I'll send it in because it doesn't have a remote, and instead of listing it in very good condition, I'll list it in acceptable condition. But I'll say in the listing when my details that I don't have a remote. That doesn't work with Amazon. I mean, you can try to get away with it, but if whatever's in the picture, Amazon wants the thing. Whatever cables, the people don't read the details. They'll see acceptable and be like, oh, it's the lowest price. They won't say like, oh, this one had. They don't want to. That's for eBayers. People that do eBay, they will look at like their competition and be like, all right, here, this one has a remote, this one doesn't. Amazon wants you to send exactly what's in that picture. So if it has a remote in the picture, go on eBay or Amazon and buy the remote. But this one didn't have to. So the reason why I brought that up is the next one, the SV2000 4-head VCR. Like I said, I've never seen the brand before. I think SV2000, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe you guys know, comment. I think SV2000 may be like a branch off of one of the bigger names, and SV2000 was just like maybe their high end, because right now it's listed, it's got a decent rank, and the lowest price one was $125. So I'm going to come in at $120 because I bought it for $6. I have to buy a remote. I've already ordered it from eBay. $10. My total cost is $16 on that VCR. Just a regular 4-head hi-fi VCR. You know, like I said, guys, don't sleep on VCRs in your when you go thrift store, especially garage sales. See, thrift stores are kind of catching on. Used to be $5 even like less than a year ago. Now they're upwards of $10 at some places. You can still get it $6 some places. But like I said, by accident, I bought one for a DVD for $30, and it's just a regular DVD. It's going to be like $20 profit, and I spent $30. But this one's a great profit. Also, my biggest score of the day for one item. So it was SV2000, the SVA 106 AT22. It was lowest price was $125. I'm coming in at $120. And once I get the remote, I'll send it in. The total profit after Amazon fees, shipping, everything is $95 for $16 buy, $95 price. And like I said, I'm going to be the bottom price. So most likely anybody that's not just buying the buy box, I think the buy box was in the hundreds, like $300-$400. So people are probably going to look for a cheaper option. So I'll be the lowest price. That should sell relatively quick, and I'll be super happy with a $95 profit on one item. And guys, that's what it is. It's about doing the time and doing the listing. So now I started. When I left the house after I dropped the kids off, it was 9 o'clock. I got to the stores after I ate breakfast and got to the stores. It was 10 o'clock. So I did this retail arbitrage from 10 until 1. So 10 to so you got 4 hours. I said 13 o'clock. Look at me. Smarty over here. You guys are listening to me for advice, and I said 10, 11, 12, 13 o'clock. Yeah. So, I got 4 hours in, and, so in 4 hours, even if I only bought that VCR in my 4 hours, and say it takes another 15 minutes to pack up and send to Amazon, that was a $100 profit just for that one thing. So some people out there are making $10, $15, $20 an hour. So if you only bought that VCR and sent it in, you spent all day looking and you only found just that VCR, it's a $100 profit. It took you 4 hours. That's, good money per hour, So basically $20 an hour, after shipping and everything like that. So, if you say bringing it to UPS, packing it up, all in your 5 hours just for that one VCR, it's $20 an hour. And obviously I got all this other stuff when I was here. So this will all take me about maybe 4 hours to, test out, package, get the UPS, put into my inventory. So still a decent per hour wage. But let's go on to the next product. Next product was the Go Video. It was a DVD VCR combo. Very sought after because a lot of people have old media, and why buy two machines, DVD, VCR, when you can have one? Discontinued in most places. I think discontinued everywhere. I think the last VCR company just stopped making VCRs this year. So VCRs are probably even going to go up even more because they're going to be harder to get, especially in new condition. So the Go Video DVR 4000 combo VCR DVD. I paid $15 for it. It was sales price. I don't remember how many there were, but sales price I have written down is $80. So whatever condition and thing, I didn't write down my condition here, but $80 is my sales price. Profit $45. Decent profit. $15 buy, $45 profit. Now, guys, like I said, these are all potential profits. Something could happen. I might have read something wrong, or Amazon might come in on one of these listings, or somebody else might come in and lower the price. But the same thing happens if somebody else sells theirs and they were the bottom price, you can raise your prices. You got to pay attention to your inventory. I always go into my Amazon FBA inventory maybe once or twice a day and just check to make sure if I am the lowest price, I'm matched with the lowest price. Unless it's ridiculous, and I'll just bump my price up so that I'm not selling something just to sell it because somebody else lowered their price like $20 and they want to be the lowest. I don't do that. So I usually try to match the lowest price. I don't want to compete. The people that bother me the most are the people that are like, if you're selling something for $29.99, they go and put theirs at $29.98. And then you're like, all right, I'll match it. And then they go $29. And it's just, they're going down by a penny. Amazon will sell equally or whatever's closest to the person. So if my product is sitting somewhere in one of the warehouses and somebody down the street is buying that, they're going to send it to this cheapest for them. So everybody's going to have an opportunity to sell. So you never know. So it's just better to match the price instead of price wars, and you're going to get more for the price. And if somebody's ridiculous and lowers the price a lot, it'll sell quick, and you can set your price. So I don't really like to get into price wars. I like to find out what the real price is and then figure it out. I will come in underneath people if I want to sell something quick, like I said with the VCRs and some of the things, but that's because my condition's less than theirs. If my condition was the same as theirs, I'd probably come in at the same price as what they're selling for. So next one is the subwoofer. It was a Polk Audio subwoofer. It had a super high rank in electronics. So it was, I bought it for $12. Like I said, the sales price on it, I'm going to put it at $99 because I'll be the only used seller on it. Amazon is on it at $130 brand new. And there was like two other sellers at $130, between $130 and $140. So I guess brand new is probably $140, $150 item. Amazon came in low because somebody else came in. So I don't want to compete with Amazon. So I'm going in at 99. I think it's a good price for a used item that would normally sell for 130. I think I'm in the right range where Amazon won't drop their price to meet me. And it's still a significant discount to somebody who's looking for something in working order and just wants it. They don't care if it's brand new. So 99 is my price. Profit, $32. Profit would have been way more if it was light, but the thing is heavy. So I got to package it up, ship it to Amazon. They got to store it. They take that into consideration with their prices. So $32 on the Polk Audio subwoofer. Next up is the Sony 3D Blu-ray BDP BX57. It's a mouthful. And ouch, I paid $30 for it. Ridiculous. Guys, check your prices, I guess. It was a rookie mistake. I didn't check the price. I just grabbed them all. I looked them up. I grabbed them all, sat on one of the couches at the Salvation Army, and just looked out each one. And I'm like, oh, good sales rank, good price. Grabbed it, never even looked at what they were asking. Every other one, the highest price was $14 for one, and like most of them were in the $5 to $10 range. I don't know why this one was at $30. But there's people behind me in line. I didn't want to say no, take that off the register. There was still profit to be made. I just did it. And it's in very good condition with a remote. The remote alone sells for, I think the remote alone sells for $15 to $20. And the listing on Amazon doesn't have a remote. So I'll probably still send her the remote and put it as very good condition and say this comes with a remote. But I may take the remote out, sell it separately. I don't know about that yet, but I didn't include that in the profit. So the Bun Brew Velocity brewer. I am a little concerned that the box has some dents in it. And normally I would say don't do it, but I bought it for $80 and I bought it for new condition, and I didn't realize the box has dents in it. But the new price on everything is $169. So even at an $80 buy price and $169 sales price on Amazon, it's only a $28 profit. So I don't really have room to work to drop it to like new or anything like that. It was a bad buy. That was when I was in the beginning of the day. I was going to all these outlet stores. I couldn't find anything to sell. I didn't want to drive 40 minutes and not have anything. It was actually my first buy. And I'm like, you know what? I got to make some money today, And it's not good advice. Don't, settle for something. $80 to make $28. I spent $80 to make $28, and that's if I can get it in like new. If I can sell it new, it was a bad buy. Super high rank, so if I sell it new and it sells, hopefully the box is good enough to the person that gets it. I don't suggest doing that. Make sure you check this. Like I said, I was desperate because I didn't have anything. I drove 40 minutes and I didn't have anything that was remotely good for a price. So live and learn. Like I said, we're going to learn together. And when I said we're learning together, I've been doing this for a long time. I've been a reseller for a long time, just never did it full time, never fully committed. I was scared. I was scared to do it because, getting that income from, that steady check and stuff like that, the hourly wage, and I have a family. So I said, I need the money coming in every day. And then I would come home from work and list a couple things here and there. But I'm like, you know what? If I can just list every day, I'm going to make the same or more money. And it was just taking that leap of faith. And thank God having the support of my wife. My wife has a good job. She works a second job in the summertime. So she's hustling, and it took a while and to convince her that I can do this. And so she's given me the okay to do this. And that's my motivation. So let's move on. The next two are two smalls, were the two puzzles. Like I said, I bought them for $4 a piece, so total $8 for the two of them. I'm going to put them at $20. The store said they sold them. They had a sticker on it that said they sold them for $16. But I saw them selling for, or at least asking for more than that on eBay. And Amazon's always higher than eBay. I think for a university puzzle that no one else is selling, even if the sales rank is in the 2 millions, there's no one competing with me. So if I put it for $20, somebody come in and buy it. You know, somebody types in Amazon, University of Miami, Ohio, or Syracuse University game or something like that, or whatever someone's gonna put. It might come up and they might buy it. So they're in brand new condition, perfect. So if I sell them for $20, $13 profit each. The next one, probably one of my favorite buys, even though it's only an $8 profit, was my Pedro Sanchez Napoleon Dynamite. You know, I love that movie. I quoted it probably through my 20s, probably a little bit when I was out drinking at the bar. I'd be like, you know, say some stuff. Your mom goes to college. So $8.50 is the profit on it. I'm going to sell it for $20, and I have 2 of them if I can get that one thing. If not, I'm keeping another one for myself because I like it. Another cool buy was the Trolls Chia Pet. Bought it for $2. It's wrapped, has a little damage in the box. So I'm going to sell it like new, not new, and disclose the damage on the box. I'm going to put it at $30. Like I said, the lowest listing in new condition was in the 30s, and the buy box was $49. I don't know who's paying $49 for a Chia Pet. Maybe it's collectible. Maybe it's hard to find. I don't know. It was a pretty good rank too, and it's the new Trolls movie, not the old Trolls from when we were kids. So that's good. And it was it looks like it was Branch from Trolls. So the next one is the Chicago Cutlery, the scissors that I showed you. Those were $7 a piece. Amazon's on it at $33. I have the sales price at $33. I'm gonna list it at the Amazon price, and do my research and see if I can, how often they run out of inventory, and if not, I'll just see if I can lower it and see if I can make some. But even at 30, even if I went down to 30, it would still be a decent profit for a $7 profit. But they're $15 profit each. So you're talking about $30 profit for 2 things, and I spent $15, so I doubled my money on them, which is good. It's a good price. Next one, surprisingly, was the Sims PC game. It's an old game, has a cracked case. Everybody on there was in good condition, so I'm going to go acceptable condition because of the cracked case. There's not even a scratch on the thing, and I'm going to disclose in the listing. I'm going to say acceptable condition. Game has 0 scratches, but case has a crack in it. I bought it for $2. Sales price is going to be $19. That would be the lowest on Amazon for that game. Everyone else is in the 20s, and the new buy box on the Sims, I guess it's either the original or people are sought after because the new, if you got it cellophane wrap, new, $92 buy box on Amazon for that Sim. So be on the lookout for that game, especially because a lot of times the thrift stores have PC games for $1, always under $2 usually. I should say usually 60% of the time. It works all the time. So usually $2 under. And after pick and pack and fees and everything on the $19, it's a $7 profit. So not bad for a $2 price. Those are the things, man. Like, you get those little tiny hits, and maybe you have 10 of them. $7 profits is $70. So a lot of people are like, $2 or $5 isn't worth my time. If I could buy something for $2 and make $4 on it, I'd double my money, and it's a high rank, I'm still buying it. Some people won't do that. Some people are like, won't send anything in unless it's $10, $15, $20 profit. I'm buying something that I'm gonna make money on. I don't care if it's $2, $4. If it's a super high rank and I can get 10 of them and it's only $2 profit. Like, I bought some big pens. They were specialty pens. They were at Staples for $1 each. And when I looked them up, they were selling for $10 or $20. I mean, $10 or $12 on Amazon. So I bought 20 of them. After shipping and everything, my profit was only $2 or between $2 and $3 per box of pens. But I bought 20 of them, and I was there buying supplies for myself. So, $40 profit off of a $2 profit item, and they all sold within the first 2 weeks. So they didn't even sit there a month. So just be on the lookout for smalls too. That's why some people make the Dollar Tree videos and this and that. You might only make $1, but a lot of times it's a quick dollar. And $1's $1, man. The next thing up was the Lego Island. It was a PC game, $2. The rank in acceptable condition. It has no scratches, but it was kind of, the case was a little dingy, so I'll put it in acceptable condition just to be safe. $13 price would be the lowest, and $4 profit. So I spent $2, made $4. Whatever, still good. The next one is, I don't know if I went over it in the video. You might have seen the video, but I might have skipped over it now that I think of it. It was a Showboat musical book and 3 cassette tapes. It was all in excellent condition, sold out on Amazon, and had 100,000 something rank in books, and it was sold out. So right now I have to set my own price. So I looked up on eBay, and eBay, they were selling for, in the $10 to $14 range. Amazon, you get a little bit more. I don't care. It could be worth $50. I don't know. I might do a little more research on it. I might not. But it was $2 buy price. I'm allowed to sell it on Amazon. And I'm going to put it at $20 and make $8. So it's going to be a quick sale. So those are all my Amazon eligible items. So the ones I can't sell on Amazon are the Levi's, the phone, the Nike Jordans. So those will all go on eBay, and they should be pretty quick sales because Levi's, I did really well, guys. If you can get, it's all about the buy price. If you can get Levi's for, I'd say $350 or under in used condition at the thrift store, buy it because it's probably about a $10 profit after shipping and fees. And if you're in that $10 profit range, that's what you're looking for. You can find Levi's all day long, and they're the most popular jean. So I used to skip over them, and then I was like, you know what? If I can buy 5 every single time I go to the store, every time half off price, my local Goodwill does $1 a day. Maybe I find 2 or 3, and now it's a $15 profit because I'm getting it for $1. But these ones are all new with tags, so someone must have bought them new with tags, never used them. So let's go over the jean shorts. It's a regular pair of jean shorts. Let's jorts it up. I don't know who wears jorts, but jean shorts, they sell for, in new condition, Levi's jean shorts sell for $28 to $30. So I'm going to put it at $28, free shipping. So they sell a little bit more. Some people sell for more, but I go for the realistic price. I want to sell them quick. It's $28. My cost was $6. Like I said, I thought it was half off day because the Salvation Army that I was at had white as the half off thing, but it was really blue. So I was looking for white the whole time. But like I said, I only found the 3 things anyway, so it wasn't a big deal, and I could still make money on all of them. The Levi's shorts is going to be an $11.50 profit. It's not bad. $6, $11.50 profit. The next one is a pair of Levi's. I didn't show you in the video, but they're new with tags. I looked. They don't say irregular or anything. They're dark wash. They were almost my size, maybe like 10 years ago. But they, so I was thinking about keeping them, but I'm like, I need to lose weight before I get into those. So the camera really does add 10 pounds, guys. So the Levi's, the last Levi's was a unique pair. I'm going to show them to you. They were like kind of like a bleach wash. They were new with tags. I think I got them for $6. Oh, sorry. The Levi's, the dark wash. Again, I paid $13 for them. Ouch. It's high. So paying $13 for them. They sell for like $30 to $34. My profit's only gonna be like $8 or $9. So that's what I'm gonna have to sit on just to get my price. Again, thought it was half off. I was rushing because I knew I was a half an hour away, and I had to get home to get my kids from school. So I didn't want to be late for that, because my 5-year-old will literally wring my neck if I was late to pick her up. So the Levi's bleached, washed, bleach, and here's why they're unique. I looked them up. You might say, oh, those are broken, or why would they make them like that? I don't know either, but I looked them up, and that's how they're made. They're like a specialty Levi's. No other ones in this size listed. None in this size sold, but none have been listed. And the only other one that was in this exact color, exact frayed hem, and was a little bit bigger size, and it sold for $39. So that's where I'm going in. I sold a pair of Levi's for $100 that I got at TJ Maxx a couple months ago, because they were like a handcrafted Levi's. It said handcrafted. They were in the clearance section at the local, was it Marshall's? Marshall's. I think I got them at Marshall's or TJ Maxx. Either way, one of the two. And they were in the clearance section, and they were like $2 because no one wanted them in my local area. But when you throw something like that on eBay, there's somebody out there looking for that exact one. So I bought it for $2 and sold it for $100, and it took like a month. I think I had it listed at $130. It was like full retail value I had them listed at, but the guy made me an offer $100, and I sold it. So these ones aren't those, but they are unique. And when you're on eBay, there's so many of everything, especially Levi's. And when you're unique and no one else has it, you can ask for a little bit more. So Levi's frayed hem, $6, $39 price, all said and done, about $20.40. We'll call it $20 profit. The next one up is the phone that I showed you. So the phone, believe it or not, phones, if you're on Gated on Amazon on some of these old phones or answering machines or anything, for some reason, those regular handheld phones, even though everybody has cell phones, sell for a decent price and always cheap at the thrift store, because thrift stores think they're junk. So I bought it for $3. I wanted to sell on Amazon because the price was in the 30s on Amazon, and it was ranked number 1 in office product. It was literally the number 1 ranked. When I looked it up, it was the number 1 ranked product in office. That's how much it sells. It's the number 1 ranked product in office products. Unfortunately, I can't sell it, even in used condition. I tried. I requested it. Didn't get approved. So it's $3. The average price for the sales is $27. So after shipping and fees, it's about a $12.50 profit. So let's call it $12 profit. Not bad for an old phone, and it's pretty easy to list. The next up are the Jordans AV3922-100. I do pretty well with Jordans. You have to buy the right ones, and you have to get them for the right price. That's all, anything, right? But the Jordans, I think I'm gonna try on offer up first, so I don't have to ship them. And the top price for them would be in like $140. I saw some sold in the $120 to $130. I called mine $130. They're brand new. They don't have a box. It's what I hate about some of the outlets. They rip the box. I had the bottom of the box. I don't have the top of the box, so I can't sell them as new in the box. I'm selling them new without box. So I'll probably list them at $130. And if I get $130 for them on eBay, they were $56 because the outlet was doing a 30% off all shoes, and even in clearance section. And for some reason, these two pairs were in the clearance section. I looked them up; they're in new condition, so it was a good buy. I probably could have bought 50 other pairs with that 30% off deal, but I just didn't have the time that day to look. So basically, I saw the Jordans. There was Air Maxes and stuff like that. But I was just like, these Jordans are good. I bought a size 9.5 and 10. I think there was another one. There was like an 8, and another one was like 13. And I'm like, let me buy the sizes that more people have. So I bought, I think it was 9 and 10, 9 and 10.5, or 9 and 10, something like that. So $56 price, $130 list price. After shipping and fees, estimated shipping and fees, it was $42 profit. So if I sell them on OfferUp for $100, I'm making almost the same price as eBay, and I could just bring them to somebody, or somebody can come pick them up, in a public place. So I'm not bad. $40, spending $56 to make $40 on a product like Jordans. Guess what? These are going to be harder and harder to find. So I usually list them at the full price and just wait. Either wait for, if you have the time to wait, just wait. You're going to get your price, because there's less and less in new condition all the time. Jordans are sought after. You just got to buy the right ones. I have a couple of them sitting for like 6 months over here. The black ones with the green and red. I think they're called the Spizike. It was a bad buy, so I just can't take offers on it. So I'm waiting for the full price. So that being said, let's go with my total spend. My total spend was $329 on everything. Total estimated sales, $1,056. And my total profit, or like I said, estimated profit on everything, is $498. So $500 estimated profit. I kind of went conservative on everything. So even if there was some returns or some items are broken, let's say 400 on the conservative end, lowering my prices, 400. So I spent $329 in 4 hours, and I have $400 profit in the 4 hours I worked. Now it's going to take me another between 4 to 5 hours here. So let's say, call it 8 hours of work, counting drive time. About 8 hours counting drive time. $400. Not bad profit, guys. I hope you like this video. It's a little bit longer. It's my first haul video. If you see this and you have any advice to me, would love to chat with my people. I'm going to be starting a Facebook group to kind of get we'll see. I mean, I could have 3 people subscribe and the 3 of us become best friends, like a wolf pack, but I'm hoping to grow this to thousands. I like to help people. I want to help people. I want you guys to help me. Let's be a little family here. I really enjoyed this video, and like, comment, subscribe, the whole 9. I really look forward to hearing from you guys. Bye.